Good evening. My name is Sheetal Desai, and I will be the MC for tonight's performance. On behalf of the Nitrodaya Kathak Academy, we would like to welcome you to the Gandabandhan debut performance for Rutuja Sabnis and Kesar Patel. The Nitrodaya Kathak Academy was established in 1989 and is a sanctuary of the arts devoted to preserving the culture of Kathak dance and classical Indian art. With the gracefulness of the Lucknow Gharana and the vigor of the Jaipur Gharana, the dance style formed is a gentle blend of fluid and sharp movements. The Academy is dedicated to educate, research, and bring diversity to the community through innovating dance and performance. The Nitrodaya Kathak Academy is affiliated with the prestigious Hindustan Art and Music Society. This is an international board of examination for Indian art and culture based in India. Through this affiliation, our students of the Academy are able to take exams and acquire certification in Kathak from India. The founder and director of the Academy, Dr. Bhairavi Kumar, began her formal training in the institution of Pandit Nikhil Ghosh under the guidance of Srimati Shivani Pandya, a Gandabandhan Shagird of Pandit Lachu Maharajji of the Lucknow Gharana. Srimati Bhairavi Kumar's training continued under Srimati Uma Dogra, disciple of Pandit Durgalalji of the Jaipur Gharana. We would now like to introduce tonight's musical ensemble, beginning with Mayuk Bomik on tabla. Mayuk is a disciple of Ustad Sabir Khan and Ustad Zakir Hussain. He is a New York-born and Kolkata-based Indian classical tabla virtuoso and an electronic sound artist who has released numerous albums. Mayuk is also a recipient of the prestigious Indian National Award for Best Music Direction. Next, I would like to introduce Srimati Bhairavi Kumar for the Badant performance of this evening. She will be joined by two of her shagirds, Shika and Ankita. Next, we introduce Pankaj Mishra on Sarangi. Pankaj Mishra is a prolific artist coming from an exceptional lineage of musicians. He is the son of Sri Satya Narayan Mishra, grandson of Pandit Mahadeo Prasad Mishra, and great-grandson of Sarangi virtuoso Pandit Saraju Prasad Mishra. His guru is Mahesh Prasad Mishra from the Banaras Gharana. He is a highly regarded soloist and accompanist, performing with renowned classical artists and also for Hollywood movies and documentaries. Next is our vocalist, Narendra Kulkarni. He received his early training in North Indian classical music from his father, Sri Madhusudan Kulkarni. In California, he continued his passion for classical music under the guidance of Dr. Arun Dravid, who is a renowned classical vocalist and a prominent disciple of Gan Saraswati Srimati Kishori Amonkar. We would now like to introduce Rajiv Karmakar on sitar. He is a Los Angeles-based performance artist, composer, and educator. He received his Master's in Fine Arts in Music from the California Institutes of the Arts and is currently the founder and director of the Los Angeles International Music and Arts Academy. Additionally, he's the creator of the world's first double-necked electric sitar. Last but not least, we will introduce Akash Pujara on the flute. He began his training in Indian classical flute from Pandit Divyang Thakur in Gujarat, India, where he obtained a Visharad degree in Hindustani music. He currently learns with Pandit Radha Prasad and continues to give flute and tabla performances in and around Southern California. And now we will begin tonight's performance with the Krishna Stuti. In Hindu tradition, Lord Krishna is revered as the supreme form of God. Lataki Lataki Shalata Mohana Ade. In this dance, the Naikas admire young Krishna and describe his presence, his adornments, and the sweet sound of his flute. Teen Tal is one of the most famous tals in Hindustani music. It has a cycle of 16 beats with 4 equal divisions. The first beat of the 16 beats is called a song. Vilambil, meaning slow, characterizes one of the delicate and graceful movements in Kathak. The dancers will present uttans and thats, which are intricate beat-based dance. They will also present dafkar, which is footwork, amads and balans, which are characterized by fast movements, and chakras, which are spins. All the uttans, thats, dafkar, amads, and balans are required to be completed in the 16-cycle beat and always end with sound.
Good evening, everyone. Namaste. Thank you all for coming tonight. This is an incredibly special evening for both Kathak Gandabandhan, and we're so glad you could join us. First and foremost, we would like to take the blessings from our hero, Pariyakti. She has done so much for us, and we're so thankful for her. Thank you for this opportunity. We would also like to thank the musicians for playing with us this past week. We have learned so much from them, and it is an incredible honor to be dancing along with them. Because without them, none of this would have been possible, and we're so thankful that we have such loving and supportive families. Thank you for giving us the best gift we could have ever asked for. Before we begin, I'd like to remind you all that Rithika and I are aware that we both have a lot to learn still. We consider this the beginning of our journey with dance. Please do forgive us if we make any mistakes. This is our most humble effort, and we sincerely hope you enjoy this evening. Now, we'll be presenting Late Guards in Fal Lingba. Lingba is a cycle of 16 beats with 4 equal divisions. We start on 1, count all the way up to 16, and end on 1 again, which is formally known as Ro. In Lekari, we try to have 5, 6, 7, and 8 beats within one single beat of the Tinta cycle. Prasute Lekari. This composition is a Tisra Jati Navate. The Tisra Jati means 3 different plays or 3 different tempos. Now we'll be presenting a paran. A paran is the bowl of a couch, which is an Indian drum.
and Shulgad depicts the Naika adorning herself while eagerly waiting for her beloved. Late in the night, a Naika ponders how to escape her home to meet her beloved. This Abhisarika Naika quietly sneaks out, only to encounter a terrifying thunderstorm. Fearful that she will not be united with her love, she feels that all is lost. The power of her love is the only strength she has to overcome the obstacles before her.
पिया कैसे मैं मिलने आऊं, पिया कैसे मैं मिलने आऊं, पिया कैसे मैं मिलने आऊं, झांझर मोरी झनन बाजे एक सुहाए, पिया कैसे मैं मिलने झांझर मोरी झनन बाजे निक सुहाए, पिया कैसे मैं मिलने आऊं। सासन जाग रही है, सासन जाग रही है, कुछ समझ ना आए, कुछ समझ ना आए, घर से निकसूं चांद झाके, घर से निकसूं चांद झाके, भेद मेरा खुल जाए, भेद मेरा खुल जाए, पिया कैसे मिलने आऊं, झांझर मोरी झनन बाजे निक सुहाए, पिया कैसे मैं मिलने आऊं। बिजुलिया डरावत चमक चमक बिजुलिया डरावत थर थर कांपे तन मन मोरा थर थर कांपे तन मन मोरा नैना नीर बहावत नैना नीर बहावत हरजत हमारी मानवी है अब हरजत हमारी मानवी है अब काहे इतना सताए काहे इतना सताए पिया कैसे मैं मिलने आऊं पिया कैसे मैं मिलने आऊं झांझर मोरी झनन बाजे निक सुआए पिया कैसे मैं मिलने कैसे मैं मिलने कैसे मैं मिलने आऊं
Ghazal came into existence in the 6th century and was used in dance during the Mughal period. A ghazal is a poetic expression of the beauty of love. This composition is composed by the legendary Pandit Birju Maharajji and is choreographed by our very own guru, Dr. Bhairavi Kumar. This poetic composition is depicted through nritya, an expression of lyrical lines, encompassing elegant dance patterns interwoven into melodic notes. Now presenting Ghazal.
तेरी महफिल में किस अंदाज से बैठा है दीवाना तेरी महफिल किस अंदाज से कदम कदम पे है फूलों के कुमकुमे, रोशन कदम कदम पे है फूलों के कुमकुमे, बातें सबा है नाज से रक्सा तेरे लिए। नजर ऊंच की तो दुआ बन गई, नजर नीच की तो हया बन गई, नजर तिरछी की तो अदा बन गई, नजर फेर ली तो क़ज़ा बन गई।
Shiv Tandav is a mythological dance said to be performed by the great Lord Shiva. Shiva, in his form as Nataraj, performs Tandav to balance the chaos of the universe and maintain the eternal cycle of existence. His dance incorporates 5 aspects of cosmic energy: creation, preservation, destruction, illusion, and liberation. This piece is composed by Shailendra Bharti and choreographed by Srimati Uma Dogra, Dr. Bhairavi Kumar's guru. We now present Shiv Tandav.
गले मुंड माल राजे, शशि भान पर विराजे। मुंड माल राजे, शशि भान पर विराजे। डमरू नाद बाजे,
शिव शंकर की किटक 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 शोभित अंग विभूति। गले सर्प मुंड माल तीन नेत्र जटा गंग है। गले सर्प मुंड माल तीन नेत्र जटा गंग है। गले सर्प मुंड माल तीन नेत्र जटा गंग है।
डमरूनी नाद बाजे, डमरूनी नाद बाजे। कर में त्रिशूल भाला, शंकर जटा से मृगतेन तेज राशि कटिबंध नाग भासी मृगतेन तेज राशि कटिबंध नाग भासी गिरिजा है सब दासी गिरिजा है सब दासी सब विश्व के आधारा शंकर दासी शंकर दासी बहती है गंगाधारा शंकर दासी त्रिलोचनाय अस्मद्गुरुनाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगंबराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय।
We will now begin the second half of our evening's performance. Our next piece encompasses both modern and classical aspects of dance. Through the use of dupattas and complex movements, the dancers capture the multifaceted rhythm and mood of their chosen music. The theme of this piece depicts how the elegance and sharpness of Kathak can complement different genres of dance and art. In a piece titled Malhar Jam, composed by Krishna Janakiraman and Agam, and sung by Harish Siva Rama Krishnan, we now present this classical fusion. Damar is a tal characterized by an asymmetric cycle of 14 matras, or beats. The dancers will present amad, tats, tukras, and parans. The melody of this piece, Bajata Tal Damar, is composed by Pandit Birju Maharajji and choreographed by Dr. Bhairavi Kumar. Now presenting Damar.
पलक न्यारी झनक झनक झन झनन दीन तनन दीन तनन दे दीन तनन दीन तनन दे दीन तनन दीन तनन दे धान सुटक धेता धान धेता धान धेता धान धा 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 बाजत ताल धमानी रघत बाजत ताल
Sakita 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 tunna dege dege de dega dega tatheya tatheya tatata tunna tanala na dege dege ek do teen char panch छह सात आठ नौ
Yashoda Mayan, Lord Krishna's foster mother, is churning makhan, or butter. As she leaves to fetch water, the mischievous young Krishna urges his friends to come to his home and eat his favorite fruit, makhan. Yashoda Mayan returns home only to see it in shambles. Finding Krishna hiding, she scolds her young son. Maya Mori, my dearest mother, says little Krishna, as he tries to convince his mother that he did not eat the makhan. Ultimately, Yashoda Mayan is unable to stay angry at her charming Lord Krishna.
मैया मोरी मैं नहीं माखन 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 भोर भई गयन के पाछे भोर भई गयन के पाछे मधुबन मोहे पठायो मधुबन मोहे पठायो चार पहर बंसी पट भट क्यों चार पहर बंसी पट भट क्यों सांझ परे घर आयो मैया मोरी मैं नहीं माखन मैया मोरी मैं नहीं माखन मैं बालक बयन को छोटो मैं बालक बयन को छोटो छीको की विधि पायो छीको की विधि पायो ग्वाल बाल सब पैर परे है ग्वाल बाल सब पैर परे है बर बस मुख लिपटायो मैं नहीं माखन मैया मोरी मैं नहीं माखन ले अपनी लकुटी कमरिया ले अपनी लकुटी कमरिया बहुत ही नाचन चायो बहुत ही नाचन चायो सूरदास प्रभु बिहसी यशोदा सूरदास प्रभु बिहसी यशोदा ले उर कंठ लगायो मैं नहीं माखन मैया मोरी 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 मैं नहीं माखन
A tarana is a melodious composition consisting of a repetition of syllables. It is a fast-paced dance characterized by its many chakras and rigorous movements. This is nritta, or pure dance, form of Kathak where there are no stories narrated and the dancers simply play off the energy of the tabla and music. This piece is composed by Ashit Desai. Tarana. This evening's concluding performance will be Drut Teen Tal. Drut Lay, where lay means tempo, is twice the speed of Vilambit lay. Drut Teen Tal will be presented through Kavita Tora, Tukras, Laris, Parmilu, Parans, Ginti, Chakradar Parans, and Tatkar. This item will conclude with the Jugal Bandi, which is a duet between the dancers and the tablist. We now present Drut Tintal.
थे ता ता थे ता ता आ थे ता 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Rituja will now be presenting a paran. Ta din na na din din na na din din da din din da ta the tat a the tat ta the tat a the tat tha na tha na tha diri kat tha diri kat tha takti tak 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 ta takti tak 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 ta tha ge na tha ge na tha da tha kat tha ge na tha ge na tha da tha kat tha ge na tha ge na tha da tha. Now, Kaser will be presenting a paran. Ta the tat a the ta the tat a the takita 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 take it a cut take it a cut takita take it a cut takita take it a cut k na 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 tagina ta tagina ta tagina tagina ta tagina tagina ta tagina tagina ta.
As we reach the end of this evening's beautiful performance, I would like to invite to the stage Dr. Bhairavi Kumar's current Shagirds to discuss what a Gandabandhan is and what it means to be a Shagird. Introducing Shika, Ankita, and Payal.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ankita Bordaloy Gurudat.
Hello, I'm Shika Kumar Merchant.
And I am Payal Bhakta. We, in addition to Diya Kumar and Saloni Parikh, are Gandabandhan Shagrids of Srimati Bhairavi Kumar. We have all been fortunate enough to have been learning from Bhairavi Aunty and be a part of the Nitrodaya Kathak Academy for over 20 years. We congratulate Kesar and Rutuja on such a great performance this evening and are very excited to soon welcome them as fellow Shagrids of Bhairavi Aunty. We all know how challenging it is to prepare for this evening, and we are very proud of both of you. Bhairavi Aunty has always been our guiding light in Kathak, and oftentimes in other aspects of life. Every day, she strives to instill her knowledge and passion in her students. She has dedicated her heart and soul into Kathak and has worked tirelessly to make the Nitrodaya Kathak Academy a thriving atmosphere for dance and art.
Earlier this year, my mom, Srimati Bhairavi Kumar, was selected to receive a doctorate in Kathak through the Hindustan Arts and Music Society. She was selected to receive this doctorate out of several other candidates, not only because of her hard work and dedication, but for bringing Kathak to America, where she has continued to keep Kathak as a flourishing art form. She has taken Kathak to a different level through different innovations in choreography and musicality, but also by instilling knowledge of classical Indian art to so many future generations. My mother's knowledge is now being passed down to future generations of students, thousands of miles and thousands of years from Kathak's beginnings in India. I marvel at her ability to teach, bring people together, and inspire those around her. We are incredibly proud of her well-deserved merit and are entirely, eternally honored to be her Shagrids.
The Gandabandhan ceremony that you are about to witness is not comparable to a mere graduation. It is a new chapter in the lives of two very talented and dedicated young artists. A Gandabandhan, or a thread-tying ceremony, symbolizes the unbreakable bond and commitment the guru and disciple make to each other. Becoming a Gandabandhan Shagrid requires not only discipline, but a lifelong desire and love of Kathak. Bhairavi Aunty has guided all of her students and Gandabandhan Shagrids with such grace, poise, and dedication. To Kesar and Rutuja, your performance tonight was fantastic, and the ceremony you are about to be a part of is the beginning of an exciting journey. And now, Kesar and Rutuja will complete this prestigious ceremony with Bhairavi Aunty. From today forward, they will be considered a Gandabandhan Shagrid of their guru, Srimati Bhairavi Kumar. Our Gandabandhan Puja begins with the offering of the dancers' gungrus for their Guruji's blessings, as you've just seen. They offer their gungrus to the musicians also for all of their blessings.
The gungrus are placed in front of Lord Ganesh for honor and reverence on this occasion. The dancers sprinkle their Guruji's feet with water, which represents the washing of the feet to pay their respects to her. Their Guruji places a red chanlo on them. This chanlo is an auspicious symbol representing our emotions and inner wisdom. Our Guruji ties the ganda to the wrists of each dancer. This thread is a symbol of a promise for her to share knowledge and shower blessings upon them.
In turn, it is the duty of the disciple or shagrid It is now the duty of the shagrid to dedicate themselves to this art form and pass it on to the next generation. The shank are to purify the environment from all the evil effects and clear a path for the dancer's future. We now present Kesar Patel and Rutuja Sabnis as Gandabandhan Shagrids of Srimati Bhairavi Kumar.
Gesar and Rutuja would like to offer a small token of their gratitude to Bhairavi, as well as to all the musicians for all of their help.
Now I would like to call up Mayu Kabomik to say a couple of words.
Wow. I'm really overwhelmed today because I've been coming here and working with Bhairavi for about 15 years now. Yeah, on and off. And, you know, I'm one of those kids who was born in New York. I grew up in New York and then I went to India to study tabla. And I thought I'm like the only big deal who's doing that. They're giving me a run for my money for sure. Absolutely. I have to hand it to Bhairaviji for not just, you know, teaching students and creating disciples, but actually propagating an entire culture in a generation that would have otherwise been deprived of the privilege to which they actually belong. So a big, big hand for Bhairaviji, please. Yeah. These kids keep asking for my blessing. I'm nobody to bless them. I mean, God bless them. And I have a plan. I don't know when this is going to happen, but in a couple of years, I'm going to take these girls to India. And I want the Indian dancers to see what's happening here, because they really need to pull up their socks. God bless you guys.
I'd like to now call Rutuja's dad, Narendra Subnis.
I'm sure nobody wants to listen to me after this amazing performance. But I would like to say a few words. First, on the behalf of entire family, I would like to thank everyone who is attending today's program. It has been an honor for our family to share this evening with all of you today. I want to thank Dr. Bhairavi Kumar, who spent countless hours in preparing her shagirs for today's program. I also want to thank our fantastic musicians, Mayuk ji, Pankaj ji, Narendra ji, Rajiv ji, and Akash ji. It has been an honor. It has been an honor to have their participation in this Gandabandhan event today. Dance has been a huge part of Rutuja's growing up years. She started her stage dance performance at the age of 4. This was during the Ganesh festival times in Pune in 2003. She was a natural at dance, and we wanted her to get formal dance education. But nobody would enroll her in their dance school at that young age. So we had to wait for another couple of years to even get her enrolled in formal dance education. She started her journey with learning Bharatnatyam for the first couple of years. And then, due to some events in our life, we moved to USA. Now it was again time to start over. Then we came to know about Dr. Bhairavi Kumar and her Nityadaya Dance Academy. We were fortunate that Rutuja had an opportunity to continue her dance education under her guidance, now in Kathak dance form. Rutuja was fascinated by watching Bhairaviji dance and always looked up to her as her idol. She has been learning from Bhairaviji since 2007. I want to thank Bhairaviji for her love and guidance to Rutuja in her progress. She was always open to work around the school schedules, school projects, vacations, etc., and always eager to help out. So with this Gandabandhan ceremony, there is a lifelong bond between Guru Dr. Bhairaviji and Shagir Rutuja. And we as Rutuja's parents promise all the support necessary to continue this bond and strengthen it. I want to thank you again for your attendance today. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
I now want to call Kesar's mom, Vaishali Patel.
Namaste, good evening. I can't see any of you guys. The light is super bright here. Thank you, all of you, for coming here this evening. Geshu, I know this performance is over today, but I know that your journey with Kathak has just started with Bhairavi Auntie. And Bhairavi ji, I cannot thank you. You don't just treat your students like students. She's one of your own girls. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart from creating this love and passion in Kesar for this art form. Thank you everyone that drove all the way from San Diego in traffic. We love you guys and thank you for being here tonight. And we couldn't have done this without the support of our friends and family. And especially, this experience is something the girls will never forget because of these amazing, amazing musicians. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for them. Thank you so very, very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
And now I'll call Kesar up.
Hello, good evening everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad I got to share this incredibly special evening with all of you. First and foremost, I have to thank my guru. Auntie, you treat us just like your daughters, and you've given us one of the most amazing experiences we could have ever asked for. Thank you. Especially in this past year, being around you a lot more has shown me why you're such a beautiful dancer in person. You have a pure heart and are extremely dedicated to what you do, and I hope to absorb some of that energy in these coming years. Thank you for taking us under your wing, and this is just the best opportunity you could have given us. Thank you. I'd also like to thank these incredible musicians. It was so humbling and really exciting to work with all of you this past week. It made us feel like we are really just starting. We have so much to learn. It was so fun learning from them and dancing with them. Thank you. I would like to thank all the seniors as well, Ankita, Shika, Saloni, Vile, and Dia. I know Saloni and Dia couldn't be here today, but all of them have been so supportive. They've showered us with nothing but love and given us encouragement and confidence along the way. And I think it's one of the most exciting aspects for both Rituja and I, because when we started in this academy, when we started in this academy, like every year that we have a production, they're our idols. We look up to them, and now after this, we get to dance with them, and that's just really exciting for us. I'd also like to thank my dada, my ba, all of my family, and all the friends who came from San Diego. Your support means the world to me. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed today. Lastly, and most importantly, I'd like to thank my parents. Without you guys, this was not possible at all. Especially my mom, since I want to say 8th grade, every day on Friday after school, she would pick me up straight from school, sit in traffic for 3 hours, bring me to Walnut, just so I could have a 1-hour class and then go back home the same night. I have so much to learn from her about dedication and just generosity. She's so selfless, and I'm so grateful to be able to call her my mom. I also want to thank my dad for never letting any distance be a hindrance, for fully supporting me all the time. I don't know where you are, but I love you, and I want to thank you. And thank you all for coming. We really hope you enjoyed this performance. We gave it our all, and please stick around for dinner afterwards. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Well, Kesar pretty much said everything I wanted to say. But first and foremost, I would like to thank Bhairavi Auntie, my guru, who has done so much for me, like the past 11 years. She's always been there. She's like pushed me to be my best, and I can't thank her enough for that. Thank you. I would also like to thank, of course, these incredible musicians. They've traveled far and wide, and I've learned so much from them in this past week. They've really shaped me and helped me grow as a dancer, along with Kesar and Bhairavi Auntie. I would also like to thank the seniors of Nritya Kathak Academy, because they've showered us nothing but positivity and good vibes, and I'm so thankful that they have given me the confidence and encouraged me along the way. I would also like to thank my family and friends for being here, and of course my parents who have pushed me, hello, who have pushed me to always pursue dance, and I'm so happy and thankful that I have such a supportive family. Thank you all for coming. Please stay for dinner.
Now I'll bring up Dr. Bhairavi Kumar, the director of the Academy, to say some words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank you all for coming and bestowing your blessings to Kesar and Rutuja tonight at their Gandabandhan ceremony and performance. On behalf of Nrityodaya Kathak Academy, we feel honored with your presence, love, and support at the special occasion of our Academy. Congratulations, Kesar and Rutuja, for tonight's fantastic performance. Your hard work and dedication the past few months have accumulated to a performance that marks the beginning of a professional career. Your dedication and determination to pursue dance has led you to achieve this platform, something very few people could. And this is only beginning. I am excited to see what the future will hold for both of you. I could not be more proud of you tonight. I love you with all my heart. Thank you, everyone. Mayur, Pankaj-ji, Narendra-ji, Rajeev-ji, and Akash for the fantastic orchestra. Thank you. Dinner is outside, so please feel free to go ahead and enjoy the dinner tonight. Thank you very much for coming tonight.